right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday out there. Today is February 19th, 2026. Let's go ahead and jump into our video. And we have a lot to get to. Taking a look firstly at our regional picture, you can see where the snow is at. We have a large area of precip across the region. Here, let's go ahead and start west to east. Out in western South Dakota, here out towards Wall and the Black Hills area, and out towards Belle Fourche, and then down towards Hot Springs, Pine Ridge, Martin, White River, even down towards Winter. We have snow that is going on across the southwestern part of South Dakota. And this activity is moving in a north direction, so it's moving in a northerly direction, and that snow is expected to continue as we head into the rest of the day. There is also winter weather advisories that are in effect for southwestern South Dakota that is in place here for snow accumulations with some gusty winds. Some blowing snow could cause visibility issues, and so be on the lookout for that. And then down into Nebraska, that is where we have the most of the snow. The worst of this winter system is found across Nebraska. The worst of it here. We have some heavy bands of snow in central Nebraska. O'Neill down towards North Platte, and in between these areas, that is where we have the heaviest bands of snow there in that darker blue colored area. But anywhere in the white and blue, that's where we have the snow that is currently going on. So Nebraska right now, today is dealing with the snow. And there is winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings that are in place. If we go ahead and read this off, this is for snow between 5 and 7 inches with some strong gusty winds of 20 to 35 miles per hour. And this is for today until midnight tonight for Nebraska. And so be on the lookout for that. Travel could be very difficult. Hazardous conditions could impact this evening's traveling. And drifting snow and reduced visibility here. And wind speeds will decrease throughout the evening, but still, if you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. And that is the latest word there from the National Weather Service. And then as we go into Iowa, there is a little bit different weather. There is mainly rain currently from Waterloo down towards Cedar Rapids to Des Moines, where there is a lot of rain going on. And there is also some mixed precip up here towards Storm Lake. It's a spot in particular that's seeing some mixed precip, maybe some freezing rain in that red shaded area there, a little bit north of Webster City. So be on the lookout for some freezing rain potential, maybe some sleet, but eventually this rain is going to switch over to snow, and that is why they also have the winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings that are also in place for a large chunk of Iowa. So the winter storm warning for Iowa is for 5 to 8 inches of snow. It's similar to Nebraska, but these are in effect from 3 p.m. this afternoon until 6 a.m. Central Time tomorrow morning. Travel, again, could be very difficult. So be on the lookout for these areas. It goes from Omaha over towards Denison and Carroll, over towards Des Moines, and then up towards Waterloo and Dubuque. So that is what we're looking at for this system. This is a bigger winter system, mainly a Nebraska and Iowa event, but some of this is leaking into southwestern and south central South Dakota as well. Now, temperature-wise, for the last few weeks, we have been extremely warm and extremely mild for this time of the year. And now we've seen a change. We are seeing colder weather moving in, and as a result, this system. And now, temperature-wise, we're at 22 in Sioux Falls. That's about 10 degrees below our average high for this time of the year. So we are back to reality here. We are seeing colder weather, and we're at 9 degrees is all in Aberdeen, 13 in Watertown, 16 in Pierre. Out towards Rapid City, we're at 12 degrees, so it is significantly colder today than where we've been the last few weeks. And even down into Nebraska, teens and 20s for temperatures. And then you go into Iowa, it's a little bit warmer, and that's why there's rain instead of snow. But eventually that switchover is going to take place. But for right now, we got temperatures in the 30s for central Iowa. Overall, it is a much cooler day than where we've been the last few weeks. So that's kind of it's kind of where we're at in this short-term forecast. So we're going to go ahead now and switch over and look at the rest of your details of the forecast ahead. First, let's hear a brief word now from our sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
Okay, so as we take a look at our future outlook, let's play this out today. This is, again, the current picture of things, what we have going on. As we play out the rest of the day, the snow is expected to move in a northeasterly direction. So for the rest of the day, again, the switch over across Iowa from rain to snow, that's going to be the main story for Iowa. The snow will continue across Nebraska. And then for, this could... the Sioux City area over towards Yankton, there could be some snow that goes on there and this evening, and then that will clear out. This system will clear out by tonight into tomorrow morning, and then by your day tomorrow, things clear out across our region. The system moves east into the Great Lakes area, and we watch the next system. As we head into Saturday, it looks like there's a system to our south down into Colorado and Kansas, maybe even southern Nebraska, as we head into Friday and Saturday. But after that, things are going to clear out. For your weekend, looks dry. Monday of next week looks dry. Tuesday of next week looks dry overall. Now, there could be a system by Tuesday for northern Minnesota into North Dakota. Something we'll keep an eye on. It could impact some parts of our region. But overall, we don't see a whole lot to our forecast after today. Now, Wednesday of next week, there could be maybe another system, but overall, it does look like we will be entering a dry period once again after today. So today is the main weather story. Again, Iowa and Nebraska dealing with most of this activity today. But it does look like, again, after today, we are going to dry things out. And another topic of discussion is the temperature trends here. Let's go ahead and have a look. Today, again, we're dealing with the colder temperatures. Now, as we head into tomorrow, it looks like we're going to have a similar forecast as to today. Looks like temperatures mainly in the teens and 20s across the area. Maybe even some single digits here in the northeast part of South Dakota. Some we'll keep an eye on there. But you can see that cold Arctic air up in North Dakota and Canada makes its return. And then as we head into Saturday, the forecast looks very similar. Teens and 20s once again for our region. Maybe some 30s across central South Dakota, maybe out towards Pierre. And, it does look like overall, though, we're cooler. And then for Sunday, map looks almost identical to today and tomorrow with temperatures in the teens and 20s across the area. And a cooler forecast is in store for our region. This is definitely a change of pace from where we've been the last few weeks, where we've been very warm, very mild, and this is going to be a drastic change of the weather pattern. Now, as we head into Monday of next week, you can see temperatures in the eastern half of the region will be in the teens and 20s, it looks like. And then it will be warmer, it looks like, out west with temperatures into the 30s and 40s. Now, as we head into Tuesday of next week, here's where we start to see something different. we start to warm back up, it looks like. As we head into next Tuesday, that takes us out to the 24th. Looks like we will see some warmer weather back into the area. 50s, maybe even 60s returning. That is the weather we've been seeing the last few weeks, and it does look like it will return on Tuesday. However, it will not last. As we head into Wednesday, right back into the 20s and 30s, maybe some 40s across the western part of the region. But it does look like it's kind of a short-lived thing. It looks like Tuesday is kind of a one-off, and after that, we're going to cool things back down a little bit. Now, how cool are we going to cool down later next week? That is the question. There are some trends suggesting 40s on Thursday and Friday, maybe even 50s on Friday of next week. But that is, at that point, that is over a week out. And so it's hard to have full confidence in those warmer temperatures. But it does look like Tuesday's kind of a one-off, and it looks like after Tuesday we're going to cool things down a little bit, maybe back into the 30s and 40s. But the overall trends are suggesting some warmer weather by the end of the month into the beginning of March. But that is according to the European model, and they're fairly accurate, but not always. But basically, enjoy what we had the last few weeks, because for the next few days we're looking at some pretty cooler weather in store. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. Be sure to share this video, give this video a like, and drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Ring those notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well, as we got a lot of content on those. And we'll be back for another video here later today. Thank you guys for watching.